Hi, guys. So, today, as you can see on our first episode, we're going to talk about celibacy. If you've been following me on social media, you know I've been doing my countdown on my celibacy journey. I've been celibate for about 3 years, working on going on 4 years, and just how it benefits you mentally, physically, um, just growing as an individual, just being in your own energy and your own aura, having self discipline. Let's just get into it. So, guys, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I'm gonna keep it a buck. All right. I'm not gonna make it seem like it's super easy to be celibate because it's not. Because if it was, when I started, when I tried to process back in 2021, it would have been smoothly. It would have went smooth. But unfortunately, going into my fourth month, I actually fell into lust. All right. Nobody's perfect here. Okay. I actually fell my fourth month during my celibacy journey. Because at the time I was a bartender, a lot of fine guys, just coming in, different options, different flavors, just whatever. And then when I broke the whole, process that I had going on, I had a little fun for a little bit. But then came 2022, I was like, you know what? What's the point? What is the point of, you know, sharing that sexual energy with someone that it's really not giving you anything back? And I'm not talking about like material wise, but energy. Me personally, how I feel, me as a female, I'm a lover girl. The moment that I have a sexual energy exchange with somebody, I feel like I belong to that person. I don't know if it's just me, but I honestly feel like, oh, I belong to this person. My body belongs to them. I feel like I want to build a relationship. I want to build a connection with them. I just want to start a whole life with this person, which is like super weird. Why am I like this? I don't know. But anyways, anywho, that's beside the point. It is not an easy process. All right. You have to prepare yourself mentally and you have to discipline yourself. And how I was able to discipline myself, I reflect back on relationship that I was in. When I was in relationships back then, I'm like, dang, every relationship started the same. You fall into lust, sexual energy change, it becomes like a habit. Then that person becomes comfortable with just, okay, I'm comfortable with just doing that. And half of the time, like a lot of these men, when they're sleeping with these women, they don't have like good intentions for them. Like, okay, I want to build with this person. I want to make sure this person is okay. I want to pour into their cup and better them and build with them. Most of the time, when men is laying with women, it's just a lust thing. Oh my gosh, she looks good. She got a fat ass or whatever. Like, I want to hit that. Whatever. They're doing it for their own pleasure. All right. They're taking more energy out of that woman than they're giving them. Not saying having sex is something that is bad, because it's not a bad thing, because you could have sex with someone and they could heal your energy, they could heal your aura, they could pour so much into you. It all depends on the attentions behind them sleeping with you. You get what I'm saying? So for me, I felt like every time I was with a certain guy, they didn't fall for me for Daphne Deuce, like who I am as a person, who I am as an individual. They fell for the beauty of Daphne, the idea of being with me, the idea of experiencing me. And when I noticed, like, that became a pack, because I only been in like 3 relationships or whatever, and like people that I talked to or whatever, we had a little energy exchange. Nothing serious. Please don't judge me. But anyways, anywho, um, I had to reflect back on all these situations. Like, damn, I am so sick and tired of going through like the same scenarios over and over and over and over again. One, I honestly didn't know what I want. I honestly didn't know who I was as an individual. I thought I knew who I was, but I didn't know who Daphne Deuce was. All right. And I know a lot of people could feel that way, but you guys may not see it. But me removing sex out of my life, just dating in general, I'm not dating, I'm not doing anything, right? I started to learn who I am as a person. Because every time I was around certain people, because a lot of people, they don't get me. And I'm a Sagittarius. And Sagittarius people, like, we're misunderstood. People would always try to tell me who I am as a person, who I am as a individual, or just project them onto me or whatever. So by me taking away from that, just fasting from that, disciplining myself from that, I wanted to get to know who Daphne Deuce is. What do I like? What do I don't like? How am I? And I noticed like I'm honestly a real sweet person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real sweet person. I'm genuine. I love love. But how can you express that? I'm a lover girl. How can I express that to a person that's not that? When you're sleeping with somebody, you're giving that person your energy, you automatically carry on the energy that they carry. If you're laying with a person that is toxic, you're going to carry their toxic trait. If you're sleeping with a person that like to argue and like to fight all the time, you're going to carry that toxic argumentative trait that they have. So that's why I had to step away like, yo, you know what? Let me get to learn Daphne. Let me get to learn me and not notice like I for a person like I have my guards up all the time, like I could come off like extremely like tough. I am like a marshmallow. I am a crybaby. I love and I love the little things in life. I'm not a materialistic type of girl, and I had to learn that just being by myself. I want something that is genuine. I want something that is unique. And I want something that, money can't buy. Like as far as like when it comes to like a relationship or a bond, Daphne wants genuine love. Daphne wants somebody that love her for her, that sees beyond the beauty and that falls in love for me for what's on the inside. All right. And I had to learn that. And another thing too, being celibate, what I've learned too as well, I've learned that I had attachment issues. And I feel like the reason why I had attachment issues, like if you guys don't know, like my parents are deceased, my grandparents are deceased. My mom died when I was 18 and my father died when I was 15, later on turning 16 or whatever. And every time I used to be around people, like even friends, I used to feel like, um, I don't know, like whatever they do to me, I would just take the BS that they would do to me or whatever, or sometimes put myself in the shadows for the people that I was around because I didn't want them to leave my side or stop effing with me or whatever. I had attachment issues, even though people was treating me like crap or doing foul things to me. I felt like I had to stick around these people because I was afraid of being alone. Even when I was in relationship, because I was blinded by lust, or whatever, sexual energy exchange, I would still be with that person even though they was cheating on me, even though that person was like literally physically putting their hands on me. I kept on being on that same toxic energy because I had attachment issues and I had to learn the art of detachment. Now that I've been celibate, the moment that the energy is wrong or there's a red flag that appears in that relationship or situationship or us just talking, getting to know each other, yo, I'm gone. I am gone. I feel like if you don't know how to be by yourself, if you don't know how to deal with your energy, you're not going to be able to date anyone else. All right. And that's something that I had to learn because I had that attachment issue where I had to be with someone even they were mistreating me. And one major thing that I want to let the ladies know, all right, and y'all may not understand this because in this era that we live in this generation that we live in, everybody is all about being a darn city girls, selling, the kitty cat, doing whatever it is that they doing, being a hot girl. I don't know. And I'm not here to judge anyone. If that's what you do what you do. If you like it, I love it, honey. Do what it is that you do. But I just want to let y'all ladies know. Um, you may a lot of people don't know because their parents may not have taught them this as a kid. Um, being a female, you have the most valuable asset on you, all right? And that is your vagina. That is the most valuable asset, that portal that you have between your legs. And if you guys really sit back and think about it, men will do anything for that. Anything for that, all right? You have men that will lie, steal, kill just for that. Hell, you name them the price, they're gonna pay the price just for that. So if you think that men is gonna do all this crazy type of things for the kitty cat, you don't think it's valuable? Do you not think that's valuable? All right. Y'all have to learn how to value yourself. Y'all have to learn how to value that portal that you have between your legs. Stop giving that out easily to men. Stop putting a price on that. That is priceless. That is priceless. That is something that you give life. Life come out of that. Life come out of that. Like, why are you walking around free? And again, I'm not here to judge anybody, but why are you guys walking around just sleeping with any guy? Oh, because he look good, I'm gonna sleep with him, or this and that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, whatever. You got to understand the power of the PUSSY. Understand the power of that. The moment that you understand the power that you carry between them legs, you're gonna lay off giving these men your energy. You're gonna lay off selling your body to these men, because what you have between there is so priceless. Money cannot buy that diamond that you have. Now I know we talk about the women, you know, the power, the most precious thing that they have. Men need to put that thing on lock too. All right. It's not just men that's out here just thirsty and going crazy for that. It's women out here these men lay up with. That doesn't mean them any good. That's taking their energy away. Save your life force. Save it. So for starters, a lot of men, you know, they lay with these women, okay, get these women pregnant. Why would, like, honestly, why would you sleep with a woman and just because you find her attractive, she look good or whatever, you like her aesthetics or whatever the case may be, and because the piece so good or you desperately wanting to have that, discipline yourself. Y'all, first of all, y'all need to learn how to discipline yourself. All right, y'all have unprotected sex with this girl, right? Now this girl is pregnant by you. Do you see that? First of all, you don't see this woman as a wife. Why did you just come at her? Why did you have sex with her? Why did you have, because she looked good? Because you wanted that? Because you wanted to feed off that lust energy? So you had sex with this woman. Now she has a kid by you. Now this woman is stuck in your life forever because you couldn't control your lust energy. I feel like with men, y'all have to practice semen retention because of certain reasons like this. Y'all give so many women y'all power, y'all energy, where at the end you become powerless. It is not hard. Well, I'm not gonna say it's not hard. With discipline, it becomes easy to practice, semen retention. I'm not a man, so I'm not a man, so I really don't know if it's hard or not. All right, I'm a female, and I know for females it's a lot easier to, you know, stay away from lust or walk away from lust or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I could get a guy's point of view on this. I don't know, but I know y'all need to learn how to save y'all energy from these toxic women. Y'all need to learn how to be by yourselves. Y'all need to learn how to walk away from certain situations. All right, y'all. So we are getting to the end of episode 1. Before we go, I definitely want to get, my girl's point of view. I want to get her perspective. So she did send me a message here. So let's see what Miss Ebony have to say.
Do you think you can go without sex? Okay. It's so funny. A lot of us don't really want intercourse. We crave intimacy.
That is
But
true.
because intercourse is usually the only medium we know to effectively give and receive what we call intimacy, we think that we want that. But in reality, we don't. The interesting part about celibacy is some men have had intercourse with women they have never been intimate with, and some men have been intimate with women they never had sex with.
That is
Usually,
so true, my
the
girl.
women who men are intimate with but never touch sexually, those relationships weigh way more. They're usually tighter, more beneficial, more powerful. So, if we could take a look at the big picture, intimacy dominates intercourse. So that's how you build a real connection with somebody. I want somebody to educate me. I want somebody to pour into me. I want somebody.
And you know what, Ebony, I agree with you 100%. 100%. All right. I'm not gonna take anything away from what my girl said because we all crave intimacy. I know I do. And until I find that, I'm gonna stay single. Let's listen to her next message.
Do I feel like people should wait until marriage? I can't be a hypocrite because I definitely did not wait until marriage to have
Neither.
sex, but I definitely have a better understanding now of why people go celibate, of why they, save their soul for the right person. I definitely can say I do crave intimacy more than intercourse. So I don't really have a desire or a need for that. Like, I'm okay with being intimate with somebody. I would feel way more fulfilled with being intimate with somebody rather than having sex with somebody.
And you know what? I'm not gonna take away from her opinion, her perspective of it. Of course, I have a kid. She has a kid, so of course we didn't wait for marriage and to have sex. And me being celibate, this is my personal opinion. When I find my person, the person that's for me, my soulmate, the person that I'm gonna build with, that's just for me. I'm not gonna wait till marriage to see what it feel like, because I gotta know how I feel like. All right, so that's just me. Don't judge me, but that's just me. If that's my person, that's the person that I'm gonna marry. That's the person that I'm gonna be with. I want to test drive the car first before I say I do. But I still say I do if that's just my person. But anyways, anywho, y'all, we have come to the end of this episode, and I definitely want to hear you guys' perspective. So make sure you guys connect with me. Let me know. Comment. Like, what is your point of view in the whole celibacy journey, the celibacy process? Would you practice celibacy? Is that something that you've been thinking of doing? Are you in your first month, second month, 5 month, a year? Whatever. Let me know. Um, Before I leave, I definitely want to leave you guys with a little motivational quote, because I like to motivate people. You know how us Sagittarius do. Yeah. I just want to let y'all know, in this generation, in this era we live in, there's not genuine love. Everybody's out here just living wild, just living crazy. I just want to let y'all know, just be true to yourself, be authentic, and always show up as your authentic self every single day. Don't try to, um don't try to keep up with the Jonas. Don't try to be something that you're not. Don't try to fit in with anyone, because at the end of the day, you're not meant to fit in. You're not meant to be something that you're not. Every last one of us are meant to be unique. We're meant to be different. So when you show up in the world, show up as the person that you truly are, because you're always going to shine being yourself. There's only one of you in a million of them. All right. I love you guys.